Hi, Hannah.
Hi, good morning, Roy.
Good morning.
How are
Morning.
you?
I'm very good. Good. Good to see you again.
You see you again.
Yeah.
Oh, it's evening there.
Yes, it is. It's 9 in the evening here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, all right. So today's lesson is April Fool's Day. So we're going to learn about April Fool's Day and share your opinion about it. Okay. All right. So let's go to page 2. So have you heard of April Fool's Day before?
Yes, April Fool's Day is April the 1st.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think children like it because it is a good opportunity for them to play tricks
Yeah.
on somebody.
Yeah. That's
And
true.
yeah, everything may happen that day.
Yeah, anything, right? Anything can happen. And like even for adults, some adults who like to joke around love this holiday. Like I love April Fools too because I just love having fun and playing tricks on my friends. I love this holiday as well.
Yeah, I
Um,
love this holiday.
yeah, so has anything funny ever happened to you?
Um, mm, when I was a child,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember that it was April Fool's Day, and at about 8 o'clock in the morning, I entered into the school, and
Mm-hmm.
my classmates say, "Oh, the teacher asked you to her office," and it is scary.
Mm-hmm.
The
Mm-hmm.
teacher asked you to her office because maybe you did something wrong,
Right, right.
and she found it, and I was very nervous. Um, so, but I went to the office, and my teacher was surprised because she didn't ask me to go to her office, and she shouted at me.
Wow, your friends played a joke on you. Oh my gosh. Wow. Like so something that happened to me was actually with my family. So my family, we live in a building, right? The building has many floors. So it has maybe like 10 floors. And
Okay.
yeah, 10th floor. So one day I was upstairs and my mom called me. She's like, Ryan, I need you to come downstairs and help me get something, right? So then I was because she said she needed me to go downstairs right now, right now. So I had to take the stairs all the way down from the top floor all the way down to go help my mom. And when I got to my mom, I was like, Mom, what do you need help with? And she was like, I need you to go upstairs and go get me something, please. So I was like, oh my, all right, Mom, I'm gonna go upstairs. And then I walked all the way back upstairs. I got it, and I came all the way back downstairs. And then when I came back down to her, she was like, no, no, I didn't mean that. I meant something else. Can you please go get that upstairs? So I kept going up and down, and then I realized that wait, today's April Fool's Day, and my mom didn't need anything. She was just making me go up and down the stairs. So, oh
But
gosh,
mom is very humorous.
yeah, she is. She is. I'm gonna get her back one day. I'm gonna get her back.
Yeah, I bet you will do
Yeah.
that. How old were you at that time?
Oh my gosh, I was so young. Maybe 15, maybe.
Me?
Yeah,
Wow.
15. Yeah. So, all right. All right. Let's go to the next page.
Okay.
So let's read the passage out loud.
April Fool's Day, also known as All Fool's Day, is celebrated on April the 1st in America. Celebrations include sending someone on a fool's errand, looking for things that don't exist, playing pranks, and trying to get people to believe ridiculous things. Americans typically shout "April Fools" after playing a prank, while in Europe, people would stick a paper fish to another's back and yell, "April fish!"
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Good. So on line 3, where it says fools, can you say that word?
Fools
Fools what?
ran,
Fools
ran,
errand. Errand.
errand.
Errand.
What is errand?
Errand is just basically like it's a it's a thing that someone asks you to do. So when someone sends you on an errand, they ask you to like go and do something for them, right? So like my mom sent me on a fool's errand, right? She said, Ryan, go pick up this, go do this, go do that, you know. So that's what an errand is.
Aaron, yes, Aaron.
Errand is just like, you know, when someone asks you go buy milk from the store, right? That's an errand. Um, yeah, it's just like when someone tells you to go do something else, you know, that's an errand. Um,
If it is not, it is if it is not a false errand, it
mhm.
doesn't mean someone need you to get something for them.
Exactly, yeah, yeah. But a fool's errand just means that it's something that doesn't exist, right? So,
Exactly. I
yeah. All right, good. So, do you have any other questions about the reading?
um this paper. Why they choose fish?
Oh, so I guess like this goes back to the history of April Fools. Um, I think like in Europe there was a legend or a story that they basically had, and I think the fish basically meant that fish have very short memory, so they don't remember
Oh,
things very well. So when you're an April fish, that means you forgot that today was April Fool's Day, and you know because of that you fell for the trick. Um, so that's one reason that you know people call it April fish. But there's many theories on why it's called April fish. But yeah.
it is one of them. One
Yeah,
of the
one of
reasons.
the yep, one of the theories. Yeah.
You know, I cannot remember things well. Sometimes I don't know the name of the street I live in,
Really?
and yeah, I got bad memory, and my friends will say, "You have the memory of a fish. You are a fish."
Oh no. Wow. Yeah, but but you know, I think it's fine. It's fine for that, you know. Don't worry about it. Your friends are just playing with you.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
they say that they tell me that wow, Hannah, we are lucky because you remembered us. We
Oh,
feel so lucky that you
wow.
remember us. You don't forget us.
Wow. That's funny. That's really funny.
Yeah, it's just like that.
Yeah. All right. So, how is April Fool's Day celebrated?
And it is celebrated on April 1st in America.
Hmm.
They will make some celebrations include sending someone on a first
Hmm.
errand. That means looking for something that don't exist.
Hmm. Good.
Also, they play pranks and try to get people to do ridiculous things.
Perfect. Good. Good. All right. So let's go through the vocabulary. Let's go through the first one. Hmm.
Prank. Prank, it is a verb to play a trick on someone.
Hmm.
He played a prank on his friend by switching the time on her clock. Like my friend played a prank on me by
Hmm.
telling me that my teacher needed me to be late
Ah.
to the office.
Hmm. Good. Good.
Yeah. Next one, ridiculous. Extremely silly or unreasonable. He looked ridiculous in that outfit. Yes, ridiculous.
Hmm.
Um, I heard that. I heard that the story. The story is ridiculous.
Yeah. Good. Ridiculous. Yeah. All right. So let's go to the next page.
Okay. It is unknown exactly how the tradition originated. One popular explanation for the term April Fools comes from Europe in 1582, when um, when Pope
Pope.
Gregory
Pope.
when Pope when Pope Gregory uh, 8 Uh,
Mm,
uh, uh, 8, 8, 10, 8, 9, 11,
uh,
10,
10 plus what? 10
10,
plus 3.
13,
Yeah.
13. Gregory 13
So
or
we,
the
we, we
Julian,
say we say Pope Gregory the 13th. The
the
13th.
13th,
Mm-hmm.
Gregory the 13th,
Good.
ordered to replace the Julian calendar, which celebrated New Year's Day around April the 1st, with the Gregorian calendar, which celebrated New Year's Day on January the 1st. People who forgot or refused to observe the new calendar became victims of various jokes and were called April Fools.
Good. Good.
Um,
Yeah.
yes, I don't understand. The Pope Gregory the
Mm-hmm.
13th is a king, right?
Well, he wasn't a king. He was a pope. So pope is just like, he's a leader. He's a leader in like the Catholic religion. So popes are from the Catholic religion, right? hmm And so because he was a leader, he basically had the power to say, "Hey, we need to change the calendar that we use from the old one to the new one," right? So the old one was the Julian calendar, and he wanted to change it to the Gregorian calendar, right? And the new calendar basically said that, New Year's Day will be celebrated on January 1st, but the old calendar said that New Year's was celebrated on April 1st, right? And because some people forgot that the calendar was changed, they still celebrated New Year's on April 1st, right? So because some people were still celebrating New Year's on April 1st, they called those people April Fools because you know the calendar has changed. We don't celebrate New Year's Day on April 1st anymore, guys. So that's why they're called April Fools, um, because they forgot that the calendar was changed, or they just didn't want to accept the new calendar, right?
I see.
Yeah.
But who changed it back? Because nowadays the New Year is on January the 1st,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Change it back.
Yeah.
Who did
So
change it back?
so actually, so you see where it says the Gregorian calendar, right? Gregorian calendar celebrates New Year's Day on January 1st, right?
Yeah.
So that's what Pope Gregory did. He's the one that changed the old calendar, which is the Julian calendar, right? With the new calendar is the Gregorian calendar. So the Julian calendar
Gregory.
actually, yeah, the Julian calendar actually celebrated New Year's Day on April 1st, right? So that's the old calendar, right? But now the new
Julian
calendar,
is a person.
yeah, yeah, Julian's the person, and I think that calendar, it was created by Julius Caesar. I think I'm not sure, but that was the old calendar, right? But now Pope Gregory changed it to the Gregorian calendar, and the Gregorian calendar celebrated New Year's Day on January 1st, right? So the new calendar, and that's the calendar we use now because we celebrate New Year's Day on January 1st. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So, Pope
Mhm.
Gregory the 13th.
Mhm.
I mean, um, if he passed away, if he passed away, and who will heritage his power?
Oh, who
His
would
son.
inherit his power, right? Oh, okay. So like well, the popes, like, you don't have to be his son to become the next pope. I just think that like, the pope just gets transferred over from one person to another. So right now there is a new pope. Right now, there's a new one, um, but they don't have to be related. They just have to. they have to be, I guess, they have to be elected pope, right? So the people of the Catholic Church have to say, we want you to be our pope, right? So that's how he became the pope, because the people of the Catholic Church elected him the new pope, right? Um, so
So the person should be very good.
yeah,
Is that
exactly. So the person should be very good. He should be very wise. He should know everything about the religion, right? About Catholicism. So he should be very, very wise. Yeah. So yeah, I think like that's kind of how that April Fools or April Fish thing came about, because the people who forgot that the New Year's Day is no longer on April 1st. They were called April
yeah,
Fish, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So what is a popular explanation for the origin of April Fools?
Yes, the origin of April Fool's, the popular one is that when Pope Gregory the 13th ordered to replace the calendar, but somebody forgot it or
Mm-hmm.
refused it, and the others will call the people who forgot it or refused it April Fools, because
Good.
the new calendar is on April the 1st, the new year.
Yeah. 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 Wait, the new calendar is January 1st for New Year, right? January 1st.
January the 1st.
Yep.
January the 1st.
Good. All right. Let's go through the vocabulary.
Yeah, the first one, observe, to agree with or obey something.
Mm-hmm.
Observe. He went to jail because he did not observe the law.
Mm-hmm.
I think observe is just watching something carefully.
Good, good. So that's another definition of observe, right? To physically, when you are physically observing something, that means you're looking at it, right? But when you are not physically, so like
Mental.
yeah, like an idea, yeah. So when you're observing an idea, then you are either you are obeying it or you're following an idea, right? So like yeah, yeah. So when it's physical, when it's something that you can see, then that's when you observe it physically. You can observe, like I am observing Hannah right now, right? um, but then also the abstract idea, when you're talking about an idea, something that is not physical, that's when you say I'm observing it, right? So the law is not physical, right? You can't see the law, you can't touch the law, but you can observe it, right? So you can follow it, you can obey it.
So when I say I agree with somebody, can I say I observe the person? I observed you.
Yeah, but you have to say I observe. So you have to say you observe what they said, right? So if they said something, right, you can say okay, um, like I
I ob-
observe what you
yeah.
said. Yeah, like I observe what you said. Yeah, something like that. So if they come up with an idea or something like that, like they come up with a new theory or something like that. They come up with a new, I don't know, something like they come up with a new yeah, something like that, right? New plan or like new idea, new innovation or something like that. And you say, okay, I observe your new innovation. That means I will follow it. I will like obey it. You know.
Okay, I see. And the next one, victim, someone who is killed or hurt by someone something. They tell victim to the disease. They
Mm-hmm.
tell victim.
Disease.
Yes, when Titanic fell down, some victims survived, including Rose.
Ah, good, good. Yeah. And here I want to explain the idiom fall victim to. So in English we have the idiom fall victim to something, and that is used with diseases, disasters, or other very serious situations, right? So if it's a disease, because disease is like very serious, right? It can kill you, or like a disaster, right? So when it's a serious situation, then we use fall victim to something. But
Here is an adjective.
mhm,
Adjective,
mhm,
not a noun.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So the victim. The victim. Yeah. Should we use to here?
Yeah, so like
The
victim
victim.
two, right, victim two. Yeah.
Yeah.
So but then otherwise, if it's not a serious situation, then you can just say victim of something, right? So in the last sentence, we said people who forgot or refused to observe the new calendar became victims of various jokes, right? And that's because when someone is calling you an April Fool, right, it's not serious situation. You're not gonna die, right? You're not gonna die from it. So you're a victim of a joke, right? But if it's something serious, if it's a disease or maybe a car accident, right? So the the driver fell victim to a car accident, right? So maybe it was a very bad car accident and they had to go to the hospital, and right, they were, they were hurt very badly, right?
Okay.
Okay, okay.
So um, recently I watched a movie named Bo Bohemians. It is about Queen. Do you know
But
it?
oh, you watched Bohemian Rhapsody. Oh,
Yeah,
I love that movie.
yeah.
That was so good. Oh my
I love
gosh.
it. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it is so cool. And I can see it is sad that the singer, it
Hmm.
is sad that the singer fell victim to the AIDS. It is
Yes.
very sad.
Yeah. Freddie Mercury. Freddie Mercury. He fell
Yeah,
victim to AIDS. Yeah. It's sad. It's sad.
he
Ah,
is a genius.
he was. He is. Oh my gosh. That was a great movie. I love that movie so much. Ah,
Yes, I love.
yeah.
There is a saying goes in China, like the 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 peop the god the god jealous the people who with talent. So he will put some bad things to you because the things are equal. If you have talent,
Hmm.
you will make some bad things and you should overcome it.
Hmm.
So in Chinese history, many people they have talent but they died at a very young age. There is a saying goes like that.
Wow. Wow. So even if, yeah, it's hard, is because you have all this talent and then bad things happen. Yeah, it happens all the time.
Yeah,
Everybody who has great talent, they always fall victim to something, right? Fall victim to something. Yeah, it's sad, but yeah. Okay, let's go to the next
but
page.
there are many popular pranks made on April Fools. For example, prankster would discreetly decapitate fish to others' backs. In France, the victims of this prank were called
Poisson d'avril.
Poisson,
D'avril.
Poisson de Ville,
Mhm.
or April
Mhm.
Poisson de Ville.
Mhm. That's French.
French, yes,
Yeah.
it's equal to French.
Yeah. Yeah, so that word on the second line, pranksters would,
Pranksters would discreetly,
yeah, good.
discreet,
Discreet.
discreet,
Discreetly.
discreet,
Discreetly.
yeah.
Hmm. Good, good. All right, so what's a popular prank played on April Fools?
different people have different pranks.
Yeah.
For example, pranksters would discreetly stick paper fish to other snacks, but in France,
Mm-hmm.
the victims of this prank were called uh, pon pon
Poisson. Poisson.
poisson devil.
D'avril. Mm-hmm. D'avril.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Good. So let's go through the vocabulary.
Yeah. Pranksters are the people who place pranks,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
And he is the best prankster because he has pranked every kid in school. So when we are talking about Ryan and when he was 15, he pranked by his mother, and his mother is a prankster.
Yeah, she's a prankster. My mom was a prankster.
Discreetly, not
Mm-hmm.
likely to be seen or noticed by other people, just like transparent.
Close. Yeah, good. So transparent is like you are completely, like totally unable to be seen, right? But then discreetly means like you're not completely unnoticeable. Like you're like 20% unnoticeable, but transparent just means you are a 100%. Like nobody can see you 100%. But like discreetly means like you can still be seen, but like it's very hard to see, you know?
So that means you do something very secretly and
Yeah.
nobody would catch you.
Exactly. Yeah. You try to do it
But
so secretly so that nobody can see you, but sometimes people still see you.
yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
The teenager quickly snuck out of the house. Yes, just like when I was a child, I often dropped out.
Really?
Really. One lesson. First,
So,
I sit around the back door. There
mhm.
are two doors in the classroom,
Mhm.
and when the teacher was writing down on the blackboard, I will one step out. Just one
Really?
step.
Wow, Hannah, I never thought that about you. I always thought you were a good student. I never thought you
Sometimes
would.
bad is good.
Yeah.
Bad is
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Wow, I never thought you were bad. Cool, cool. So this is a very popular prank that coworkers play on each other. So you see that they have the post-its, right? And they just
yeah,
post it on their coworker's desk. So
yeah.
it's a prank that you can do on your coworkers if you wanted to. So I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this to my coworkers maybe next year.
Maybe next
Yeah.
next
Yeah. All right. Let's go to the next page. Comprehension. So let's read the sentences and determine if they are true or false.
Yeah, the origin of April Fool's Day is unknown. It is false because there are some explanations
Hmm.
for the origin of April Fools,
Okay. So
right?
so that's true. There are some explanations, but we don't know which explanation is the real explanation, you know? So because of that, it's like the real origin is unknown. So that's why we say like, you know, it's a
Yeah,
theory.
unknown.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
theory, right?
yes, it's theory.
Yeah.
Nobody knows it.
Yeah.
Yes, it is true.
Yeah.
I see.
True.
People celebrate April Fool's Day by sticking paper dish on others' backs. It is true.
Mm. Is it a paper dish on others'
Paper
backs?
dish. Paper dish. Dish paper.
Yeah, it's paper fish. Yeah, paper fish, not paper
Ah,
dish.
ah, fish. Fish. Yes, fish.
Yeah,
Wow.
fish.
I am not full today.
It's early in the morning. It's 9:30, right? 9:30 in the morning.
Uh, in American, people shout April fish after pulling a prank on someone. April fish in American. April fish. I think it is true.
Hmm. So in
Oh,
America,
in Europe. Oh, April Fools.
yeah,
April Fools.
good. Yeah,
America.
we say April Fools in America. Yeah.
In Europe, it is called April fish.
Fish. Good.
Yeah. And Pope Gregory the 13th replaced the Julian calendar with the Gregorian calendar. I think it is. I think it is false because Pope Gregory the 13th
Mm-hmm.
made the Julian calendar.
Hmm. So he actually made the Gregorian calendar.
Gregorian calendar,
Yeah.
the new calendar.
Yeah, the new calendar was Gregorian, and he said, let's get rid of the old one, which is the Julian calendar, right? And the Julian
Oh yeah, yeah,
calendar,
yeah.
yeah. So,
Julian is another person.
yeah, Julian, he's the old, yeah, it's the old guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Sending someone to search for something that doesn't exist is called a false event. Yes, it is true.
Good, true, perfect.
True.
All right, and let's go to the next page.
Yeah, next
Let's
page.
choose the correct
He,
answer.
okay. He does not. He does not. Obs, does not prank April Fool's Day. Prank.
He does not prank April Fool's Day. So when we say that, that means we're saying that this person is pranking April Fool's Day. So he's playing a prank on April Fool's Day when we say it like that. So when you say he does not prank April Fool's Day, that means that sentence means that he is not going to play a prank on April Fool's Day. He's not going to play a prank on. He's not going to trick April Fool's Day.
Yeah, he does not celebrate it.
Yeah, so when we want to say he does not celebrate April Fool's Day, what other word can we say instead of celebrate?
Yeah. He does not prank it.
We should say he does not observe April Fool's Day, right? Yeah, because observe just means like, he does not follow or he does not like obey April Fool's Day. Yeah.
So the right answer is B.
B. Mm-hmm.
B. Yes, number 2. Her hair looked in the morning. Her hair looked ridiculous.
Good. Yeah, C.
Yeah, he was the victim. He was the victim of choose D.
Which one?
D.
D. Yeah, she was a victim of a prank. Good.
Yeah. He shouted. A.
Yep.
The number 5. The pranksters pranked many victims. B.
B. Perfect.
The prankster enjoyed playing pranks on D.
D. Good. All right. Awesome. Good job.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go to discussion. So would you like to celebrate April Fools and why?
Yes, I would like to celebrate it because, when we grow up, it is the life is boring, and sometimes we need to relax ourselves by playing children's things.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think we have to do things that makes life interesting again, and I think that this makes it interesting because you can never tell what's going to happen, right? It's kind of like what you said in the beginning, right? You never know who's going to try to play a trick on you, and so it makes your day interesting, right? So yeah.
What kinds of pranks would you play? Yes. Just like you showed me, I would do the stickers.
Yeah.
I would put stickers on the table.
Yeah. Cool. And have you pranked anyone before?
No.
No?
I am a nice person.
Okay. So If you were able to prank someone, who would you like to prank?
Y- just my peer,
Hmm.
the people at my age. I
Hmm.
won't prank my boss. I will be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, me too, me too. I'll be fired too. So is there a similar holiday in your country where people just maybe they play pranks on each other?
Uh, just like you, I think we learn the holidays from you.
Oh,
We
okay.
play tricks on Halloween and on April Fool's
Mm,
Day.
okay.
Halloween, you can play tricks and get some candy.
Right, right. Okay. Ah, interesting, interesting. Yeah, trick or treat. Yeah. All right. So I think that's the end of our lesson today, Hannah.
Thank you. I
Great, great
like this
work.
topic
Great.
today.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, this was
I hope
great.
I hope you can give me the lesson next week.
Yeah, I think we have a lesson next week, right? Me and you have a lesson next week. Okay, great.
But I hope you can have time.
Yes, yes. I'll try to keep making time so we can have our lessons.
Thank you.
All right. Have a great day.
Bye. Have a great day. Nice
Thanks.
talking to you.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.